Hello everybody, my name is KK, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel today! Okay, so I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I have no idea how this deck works. I have done the absolute least amount of prep work that I've ever done for any deck that I've streamed on stream ever. I have no idea how this works. All I know is that I generated a copy of Gemini Elf and I got a Royal Rare Gemini Elf for some reason. Why did you give this to me, Konami? Why do I have this? I don't want this. Get it out of here. Well, I didn't even name this deck yet. Odion. Sure, why not? Okay, so I have no idea how this deck works. I've never played it before. I have no idea what the combos are. I have no idea what the deck, like, what the cards do. I just got, like, a man with a mark. I got one copy of the man with a mark, and I was like, I guess we're playing Odion today. So yeah, I've done, like, literally zero prep work for this deck. Yeah. That's gonna be fun. I have no idea what the combos are. Maybe I should be running, like, funny rock thing that protects your traps. I don't know. I have no idea. Do people play that? Do people run that in this deck? I have no idea. During your main phase, you can activate blah 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 blah. When the set cards in the field cannot be destroyed by spell by card effects. When a set spell trap card is activated, you can special summon this card. Then if you activate blah 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 blah, set one spell trap blah 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 blah. I don't know. Is this used? I have no idea. I have no idea how this works. Okay, in the deck we are running 1 Gemini Elf, 1 Max C, or 2 Max C, 3 Ash, 3 Fulach, 1 Primite Dragon Ether Barrel, 1 the Man with the Mark, 1 Merciless Scorpion Secret, 3 Anubis, 2 Nibs, 1 Harpy, 3 Treasure of Kings, Temple of Kings, 1 Primite Lurdy Load, or 3 of those. 3 Super Polys, 1 Called By, 1 Cross Out, 2 Forbidden Droplets, 1 Drill Beam, 3 Imperm, 2 Verdict of Anubis, 1 Statue of Anguish Pattern, 2 a Pop Hiss, 2 a Pop Hiss of the Swamp Fear Deity, 2 a Pop Hiss the Serpent. I'm Ken. Dane Sakata, hello, welcome back to the stream. In the extra deck, I'm running 1 Natis, 1 Garua, 1 Divine Serpent, a Pop Hiss, 1 Starving Venom, 1 Secretarion, 1 Chef, 1 Granite, 1 Zeus, 1 Typhon, 1 Link Spider, 1 IP, 1 SP, 1 Silhouette Rabbit, 1 Crusader Avermax, and 1 Access Code Talker. So, I have no idea how this deck works. This is the least amount of prep work. This is the least amount of prep work I've done for any deck ever. Partially because I don't really care about this deck that much. I just have it there. It's just there. I don't even know what these cards do. If this card is normal, special summon, you can take 1 Temple of the Kings, 1 spell trap that mentions it, either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Well, you can control Temple of the Kings. This card and a Pop Hiss, monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Temple of the Kings you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, so it's a Cosmic Cyclone target. Gotcha. Cannot be normal summon set. Must be first special summon while you have 3 or more cards in grave with different names that are Temple of Kings and or traps, blah 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 blah. Send this card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 the Man with the Mark from your deck to hand. If a spell trap you control is destroyed by card effect, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, so this was the 3 of. I am running 1 of these because I don't really feel like using up URs for this deck. But I always keep the presidents are doing their tournaments. Why do you always keep miss what are what the presidents? I don't actually know what that sentence means. Okay, anyways, Treasure of the Kings. I don't know what this card does either. When this card is activated, you can set one Apophis spell trap from your deck, or trap from your deck. This card's name becomes Temple of the Kings while in the field zone. Once per turn, if you have 2 or more set cards on your field or a trap in your graveyard, you can add one monster that mentions Temple of the Kings from your deck to hand. I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to activate traps on my turn. Why do you keep missing what the presidents are doing during the tournaments or the videos when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh? What do you mean by missing what the presidents are doing? I mean, currently they're just basically just doing things off screen, I think. I think like Barry and Donnie are just doing things off screen right now. But they are gonna come back together for the final episode. I don't know what this card does. When your opponent activates a spell trap while you control 3 or more other spell traps negate the activation, and if you destroy that card, then if you control Temple of the Kings, you can destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of the destroyed monsters. I guess I just set everything. During the main phase, special summon this card as a normal monster, level 6. Then you can negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of other continuous traps you control until the end of this turn. Okay, but how am I supposed to activate this to turn that it's set, though? Special summon this card, then you can set one Apophis trap from your deck. It can be activated this turn. I mean, I have to set this first, though. I don't know what the combo is to activate this during my turn. I have no idea how this deck works. Maybe this thing? Must be special summon from your hand by banishing one level 10 or higher monster from your hand or deck. While you control Temple of the Kings, you can only special summon this once per turn. Once per turn, you can add one Temple of the Kings or one spell that mentions it from your deck to hand. I don't know what this card is supposed to do. 2 monsters that mention Temple of the Kings. Once per turn, you can target up to 3 Apophis monsters with different names in your graveyard. Trap them once per turn. If a trap card is activated, you can target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy it. I mean, so far, I'm not really that impressed with this deck. This deck seems really slow. You can activate 1 trap card to turn it set. Okay, I see. Oh, okay. Never mind. Temple of the Kings is how I activate it during my turn. But how am I supposed to get this to my hand? You know what? There's no sense in contemplating things. Let's just go into ladder and attempt to pilot this deck at a somewhat competent rate. Let's see here. Probably that one. Definitely Millennium Puzzle. That one again. Sure. Maybe it'd be that one instead. Okay, that looks good. Nib, one of my 3 main cards. Why is Maxi in this app in the deck? Was this card banned? Ha ha ha! It's only banned in the TCG for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what Konami is thinking, but for some reason in the OCG and Master Duel, it's perfectly legal. Even though that card should die. and I hate it. But it's perfectly legal in this game. For some reason. What am I supposed to do of this? Wait. Dang, I'm playing Draco Tales! I forgot to click on the funny bald man deck. I forgot to click on the deck with the funny bald man. No! Okay, well, I guess I'm playing this right now. I guess I'm playing Draco Tale first. That's why Edison stays winning, not gonna lie. You know, if you think about it, is Max C legal in Genesis? Isn't that... Oh, hello, Max C. Hello, Max C! Ah! Why have you done this? Why have you done this, Konami? Hey, Liquid Rax, hello, welcome back to the stream. Also have a rotten day, hello, welcome to the stream. I mean, that's fine. He is currently under 2 Fulos and is about to be under a Maxi. You called Maxi, apparently. Don't you know, limiting Maxi to 2? Surely that'll fix the problem. Surely this will fix the deck's entire issues. So if he XC summons, then I'll be drawing 3 cards. Does he want to give me 3? Okay, he wants me to draw 3 cards. So the card is like an annoying little bug in Master Duel. That makes no sense. If this card is banned in real life, why does it in Master Duel? Because Konami doesn't know what they're doing. It's because Konami has absolutely no idea what they're doing. Okay, anyways, I'm going to get that out of here. Get out of here. Let's use that one, and then that one. And then I can bring my Max C back! I'm not, though, because there's no point. Maybe I bring my Fulos back. Actually, no, there's no point. I'm eating KFC. Facts. Okay, well, that was the test game where I forgot to change my deck. By the way, how do you guys like my Max C deck featuring a great Draco Tail engine? I think it's the best deck that I've made so far. It's absolutely amazing and perfectly legal. Because Konami hates us. Konami hates us because they keep giving Verte Anaconda new targets. Why are you like this, Konami? Why are you like this? What is happening? What is going on? Okay, I'll wait until this resolves to activate all 3 of these! So he's probably gonna chain that to that. Which is fine, I think. Maybe I should have activated the second Fulos as well. Oh well. Fine, have another one. Is everyone playing Ryziel today? Is that what's happening? Okay, and then I max C. You wanna give me 3 cards? Mike, do you wanna give me 3 cards? Do you wanna extra deck summon? He does not want to extra deck summon. The coward! Okay, well that is a cross out. But I don't really have any options here. Because KFC is popular in Japan. So I'll activate that. I have the Ether Barrel in my hand. I have no idea what I'm doing. Do I, like, do that? And then I activate this. Spell that Temple of the Kings or a spell that mentions it. Maybe this one? And then I activate that. Banish that because I don't need it. Maybe I should have banished the other thing. I don't know if the other thing has an effect that happens when it's banished. You know Ryziel as they used Master Duel and Yu-Gi-Oh! Celebrity World Champion? Why are you like this, Konami? How come my opponent's traps work and mine don't? How do I activate traps during my turn? I thought that's what this deck did. So that there. And then activate a Lordy Load. And add a Drill Beam. And then randomly Gemini Elf, because, you know, reasons. Oh, it's summoned in the fence position. Okay, then maybe I go with Link Spider. How much attack does this have? Not a lot. I guess I just attack first. I mean, I still have a Drill Beam. Real one Primate card or one normal monster in your hand. Or if you control normal monster or level 5 or higher Primate monsters. I don't think I need to continue that. I was really scared to talk to you, Ken. In your live streams for Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't know how to respond to you. I mean, that's fine. Okay, main phase 2. And then maybe I go Link Spider. And then I go into the funny hat thing. Maybe I go into SP to just get rid of one of these. No, I think I'm gonna go into Silhouette Rabbit. So far, I'm not very impressed with this deck. I don't really understand what it does. card is sent to the graveyard, blah, 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 blah. Maybe I activate this here. I don't really know what it's supposed to do. It's put there. Wait, why was my rabbit not able to activate this turn? That is kind of weird. And I activate that, and I get rid of whatever this is. Hello, Konami? Currently, your game don't work? I really have no idea how this deck works. Like, so far, it doesn't really seem to do anything. I guess I can wait for him to activate whatever that is. Maybe I use this so he can't XC summon. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what this deck does. Why do you have infinite cards? Stop having infinite cards! Where are my infinite cards? I don't know that thing. I don't know what this does. It's like, this deck gets, like, one negate, basically, and that's it? Is that really all this deck does? Just, basically just one negate. Okay, well, I don't really understand what this deck does. Do we need to, like, change some stuff up? Like, does it need more negates or something? Because currently it did nothing. I have no idea what this deck is supposed to do. I don't think it does anything. I mean, there's like Super Poly, but that's not a part of this deck. It just happens, like, if I draw Super Poly, then I can just activate it. I guess I'll run this again. But so far, I don't think this deck does anything. Like, I did hear that was supposed to be a super control deck, but I'm not really seeing it. I guess I activate that first. I do have a Super Poly, but I don't think that does anything. Why did it give me Lordy Load plus Drill Beam? This does literally nothing. Why did you give me this, Konami? Okay. And then I activate that. And then maybe I activate this. And activate that. And then that goes there. Does this do anything when it's banished? Well, this doesn't do anything when it's banished. I don't really know what the target is supposed to be. Okay, so I grabbed that. I set this. This seemingly nothing. And that goes there. And then it gets put here. I'm running out of spell trap space. And then I go into Silo Hat Rabbit. Started a damage set with discard battles and opponent's monster. Destroy opponent's monster. Okay, well that doesn't really do anything. Hey yo, Army Productions. Hello, welcome back to the stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. This deck is very weird. This deck is really weird and I don't know how it's supposed to work. Hold on. Did I make a mistake? I ran out of spell trap space! No! I just have these in my hand and I can't do anything. Well, what does this deck do, Konami? This deck doesn't do anything. It's just running Exterior so can Temple of the King's Secret. And that I own Formula Synchron. I get to a bunch of things. Clear Mind on my cousin Luke on Christmas Day at his house in Pearl City. I mean, I guess I can activate that. I don't think you can use Primite. In this instance, like, Primite is active in this case because Apophis the Serpent counts as a normal monster. But I have no more spell trap space because I have an extra lordy load here and I have no way of getting rid of it. Yeah, this deck is weird. I'm like not used to playing this type of deck at all. Normally my brain is like Unga Boonga summon literally everything, and if you don't, something is wrong. You realize you can use Uriah and Hammond, right? It's just the way you play Centurions. Actually, I can't. Maybe I should include Uriah and Hammond. At least I can get rid of these. Hey! Somehow this worked. Somehow it just works. He runs a Cyber Dragon deck and a Galaxy-sized XRL. My cousin Luke can. I don't know. I still don't know what this deck is supposed to do. It's like, what did I do? I used an Ash Blossom. Like, I used Ash Blossom. That's literally all I did. Temple of the Kings, being able to cheat out any card means Naturia Exio. Just continues trap monsters. It's not to it. Temple of Kings has main to set traps. Do I have Exterio? Exterio. A fusion summon card can only be done with above fusion materials. When a spell trap card is activated, you can banish one card from your graveyard, send the top card of your deck to graveyard, and blah 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 blah. This card must be face up. How do I get this guy out? Read the fusion. Temple of the Kings being able to cheat out any card. Temple of the Kings. This one? You can send one mystical beast of Secret in your monster zone, and this card you control to the graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand, deck, or one fusion monster from your extra deck. What the heck is going on? This counts as Secret. Does this count as Secret? Must be... Once per turn, during your main phase, you can add one Temple of Kings or one spell that mentions it from your deck to hand. No, this does not count as Secret. Well, let me just put that there for now. If you do not control Temple of the Kings, destroy this card. Banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. Is there a way to cheat this guy out? Because I don't really see a way of getting him out. Add one monster that mentions Temple of the Kings from your deck to your hand. It's just the trap version of this spell meta. Send one mystical beast Secret in your monster zone in this card. Huh. I don't really know how to cheat this guy out. I'm not really seeing a way to do that, because basically, I mean, you could also Last Warrior of another planet, if you want to, lol. Tier limit Odion. So far, I think in order to use this, because so far, I think this uses up my normal summon, and this deck really can't afford to give up its normal summon. Temple of the King, summon a trap monster, tribute the trap monster for Secret. I guess I can, but currently I'm only running one of these. Huh. Ken is a fairy, come on. It's a fairy, come on. Oh, it is a fairy. Time to play stun. Technically, this is a stun. Actually, no, this is not a stun deck. This is more control. I guess I can try it later if I want to, but right now, I think it's better to go this way. Create a new deck and auto-build Temple of King. I'll run it like this for now, because currently, what does Last Warrior do? Last War. Destroy all other monsters you control. Neither player can summon monsters. Unfortunately, I think there are several ways this deck can die, or this card can die to things. Well, then again, if it dies, it can just do trap stuff. It is actually really funny. It is really funny, but I think that's... But I don't think it works in a best-of-1 format. I guess I'll keep that in mind, and if I feel like using it, then I will. As for right now, I need to remember what these do. Okay, what does this card do? 2 monsters that mention Temple of Kings. Once per turn, you can target up to 3 Apotus traps with different names or graveyard set them. Once per turn, if his trap card is activated... Oh! Okay, I see. I understand. Okay, so instead of just randomly going into... Instead of just going into Link Spider, and then still a Hat Rabbit, I'm supposed to be summoning this thing. Okay, I completely forgot this card existed. Click the trash can and auto build didn't see it. I mean, like that. Like, put that there. Which one is the auto build button? What is... Nope, that's not it. I don't know where the auto build button is. No, that's not it. Help! I need some help! You're no help at all. I'm also a Raid Raptor deck user IRL. I like Raid Raptors. Raid Raptors are fun. Okay, I don't know where the auto build deck, or I don't know where the auto build button is. I used to know where it was because I used it in a stream once, but I don't know where it is right now. Okay, well, I guess I'll like try that later. You want deck list pure? Because you need more men for it. It is TM, manliest deck TM. I mean, I just have to hope that I somehow draw enough hand traps and board breakers, because I think this deck is just absolute doo-doo going second. Okay, well, I have 0 hand traps and 1 board breaker that doesn't do with anything versus certain decks. Okay, yeah, there is no way I'm beating... there's no way this deck beats Mitsurugi anything. There is no way this deck beats Mitsurugi anything going second. Big Bird, best deck. I love Fluander Rays. And by love, I mean I hate it. I mean, so far, I'm not really impressed with, like, the only meaningful interaction this deck did is, like, I activate Ash Blossom and an opponent, oh, yeah, look at that. Why? Why are you like this, Konami? And I got Lordly loaded by hand, too. Ah! The deck is focused on trap monsters, like Tiki. I mean, like, it is focused on trap monsters, but that mainly means that it doesn't do anything going second. Turn in, can try going, what? What is happening? Someone place 1 Centurion card. I mean, I guess I'll use that. And this is why you don't run Flymite. Does that mean I need more? I need an over 40 card deck. I think I'm running like 43 cards. I need more hand traps so I don't draw the Gemini Elf. Okay, dang, he's just taking the Maxi challenge. You don't care. And I got the Ether Barrel too! Now are you regretting trying out auto build? I actually don't know where the auto build button is. Okay, I mean, I do have a droplet. But what does this deck do, Konami? But this deck don't do nothing. Why deck don't do nothing, Konami? Mom says it's my turn to use the Xbox. Stop playing during my turn. I'm like, this hand doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess I can drill beam. That's literally it. This deck doesn't do anything else. Edit deck next to the trash can. Oh, I can banish this too, or I can banish that too. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I should just banish it. Like, okay, like, realistically, right? I banish this. Whoopie-doo, he's not able to synchro summon. And then I summon, like, a 1900 vanilla beat stick, and then I run over this thing. And the next turn, he just combos again. This card isn't even active, because I control no other continuous traps. This deck is like anime, just spawn trap monsters in the field and use temple to activate them. Unfortunately, I have a Gemini Elf, which doesn't do anything. Do I need to put a second Gemini Elf into my deck? Is that what you want, Konami? Do I need a second Royal Rare Gemini Elf? Okay, so I mean, I can summon this. I can special summon this from my hand, but it's not gonna do anything. And I just normal summon the Ether Barrel, which does nothing. I guess I can set another Lordy Load because I have Droplet in my hand. And I can just send the Lordy Load with Droplet. Just do anything graveyard. I can set this card from graveyard. Oh, okay. Komani doesn't fix their game, they're gonna have to drag me out of Japan, screeching and farting. Do I just grant it? No, I think I go Silhou Hat Rabbit. No, I think I grant it. I don't know if I grant it. Because, like, yeah, I can, if I grant it, I can run over the Primera. No, I think I rabbit. I think I rabbit in this instance. This deck does not, it's doing its best to not function properly. Hello, Konami? Your rabbit is currently broken. Your rabbit is currently a vanilla beat stick. Ah! Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? Why do you keep insisting that your cards do nothing? I can't even use Drill Beam because I no longer have a normal monster. Okay, yeah, this deck is terrible. This deck is really bad. Okay, maybe I just need to add more hand traps. Edit the deck and read an entire text on Verdict of Anubis. Which one is that? I don't remember which one that is. I don't... Oops. I mean, this card is really good, but I haven't been in a position where I can actually use this. You can run the Secret Fusion if you want, the entire text. And inflict damage equal to your opponent equal to half their total original attack. I mean, it is pretty good, but it hasn't been active this entire stream. So like I think what I do, right, is I activate Anubis, the Last Judge, grabs the man with the mark. Grabs either the man with the mark or Considerate. And then that grabs me Treasures of the Kings or something. Actually, no. That grabs the man with the mark. Man with the mark grabs Treasures of the Kings. Treasures of the Kings grabs Considerate. My brain keeps wanting to say Sekiro. And then I fusion into that, and then I bring back my traps my traps back. The issue of that is, I don't know how to search Verdict of Anubis as part of the main combo. That's what the monsters are for, sets the card. Like this one? Like that monsters or the trap monsters? You can add one Temple of the Kings or one spell that mentions it. Does this mention Temple of Kings? Yeah, it does. Go to main home screen, deck and edit, or new deck. You cannot auto an event. Okay, I'll try that after I figure out how this works. The card that mentions Temple of King card. I think all of them mention that. Set one Apotis Trap, not that one. Does this mention Temple of the Kings? Temple of the Kings. So these mention Temple of the Kings. Does this set from deck or just grave? Okay, this only sets from grave. I'll have 3 more cards in your graveyard with different names that are by placing 2 of them in the bottom of your deck in any order. You can send this card from hand. Graveyard, add one the man with the mark. Okay, so that one, this one is never going to be summoned, I don't think. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can add one Temple of Kings or one spell that mentions it. I don't think there's an easy way to search the counter trap. Unless if I'm missing some kind of combo. Because basically, I summon the man with the mark. Man with the mark grabs Treasures of the King, and then I somehow hope that I have 2 traps, and then I set them. Basic play is just 3 tribute gods, like the anime. You don't need other stuff. Is there a way to search Phantasm? Is there a way to search for Phantasm using the regular combo? Needs to be more trap focus. Add one Uriah or normal summon Fiend monster. None of these are Fiend. Well, this is a Fiend monster, but it can't be normal summoned. Add one Uriah, Lord of that thing. Summon one Fiend monster. I don't think there's an easy way to merge Phantasm stuff with this deck. Heard of Counter Fairy archetypes? I have, but I don't think that's been relevant for years. Okay, let me try the auto build thing. I need to get rid of something. Oh wait, I can get rid of this because I'm no longer using it. Temple of the Kings. So I put that in, and then the auto. Why does it want me to generate Dominus Purge? I don't want to spend more URs for this deck. Defense of the Temple. Fusion summon an Earth Fusion using monsters from hand or field. If you use a monster that you control that mentions Temple of the Kings, you can also use face of monsters your opponent controls as well. Earth Fusion, this thing, 2 monsters that... I don't know what the target... Like, I don't think this is relevant because I run Super Poly instead, because Super Poly is just better. Add 1 Daggers of the Divine? What is Daggers of the Divine? Is this thing? No. This card is activated. You can discard 1 card, and if you do, set 1 continuous trap from your deck or graveyard with an effect that specials itself. If the card is you controls, you can add 1 of them. Blah 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 blah. I don't think it's that. I mean, like, it's decent, but the issue is that it sticks on my field, and I need a crap ton of space for traps. Dagger. Oh, that. Pay half your life, then tribute 1 monster, special summon 1, the Ring Dragon of Ra from your hand or banishment, and then make it its attack defense 4000. Cannot attack. During the end phase, next turn, return to hand. Choose 1 Ring Dragon Ra. It is really awkward support for this deck. Okay. I don't think this version is better than the other version. I'll try this 1 more time, and if it doesn't work, I'll mess around with the Fusion variant. Your deck needs traps to get the boost. Why do I keep getting second? This is why none of my decks work, because Master Duel keeps making me go second. Okay, well, I have a nib, but I only have 1 Drill Beam in this deck, and I keep getting it. I mean, it's a going... I did ask for, like, I did want a going second card, but not this much. Trash can, then auto again, but select none. Ray, noisy, hello, welcome to the stream. How do you like my hand trap deck featuring Apotis cards, apparently, that may or may not exist? I just have to hope that somehow I get into, like, a 1-card combo starter for my draw. Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? How come his spell trap works, but mine doesn't? Oh, hello, Harpy's Feather Duster. I mean, that works, I guess. I guess I can just Harpies. None will auto-build of inventory only, so no crafting. Gotcha. Okay, I mean, it's not like I can do anything. I guess I just do that, and then I do that, and then end turn, because I have literally nothing else. Because my deck hates me! Can card game on motorcycle game work, Konami? Can card game on motorcycle work? Because currently it doesn't work. It's better than most hands. Why do you keep giving me things that don't work, Konami? How do game work? Why game it no work? Why do you keep giving me garbage? This deck lacks starters. This deck basically has like 0 starters. 0 starters and only hand traps. Actually, no, these aren't even hand traps. Like 0 starters and only board breakers. And my opponent isn't summoning like he's supposed to, Konami. What is this deck? What is this deck? Why have you done this? Why have you made this deck completely useless? I don't know how this deck is supposed to work. I've gotten 0 Odion cards in my Odion deck. And I still win for some reason. What is this game? Konami, fix your game. It doesn't work. So I want to build it. Actually, my Gems and Shambles and Blizzard Labyrinth. Like, is my deck telling me that I'm running too many spell traps? Is that it? Is my deck telling me that I'm running too many spell traps? To be fair, you only have 2 man. You need 3 man to do stuff. Actually, no, I only have 1 man because I refuse to give this deck any more URs because Draco Tail. I've spent all my URs for Draco Tail. I do have more URs, but we all know that Yummy is going to come out, and if you thought Draco Tail was expensive, imagine how expensive Yummy is. So I don't think I can afford to use any more URs. Y'all remember that episode? I'm actually just running a little 2 little man. I refuse to craft more man. Because if I craft more man, it means that I won't be able to craft Yummy. And if you do not craft Yummy, you're basically just not allowed to play the game. Don't tell me Yummy coming out. I only have 260 UR. Yummy is allegedly coming out. It's rumored to be coming out either next pack or the pack after. But it'll be coming out eventually because people are complaining about Draco Tail, and Yummy is basically the only deck that can combat Draco Tail. So Konami is probably going to release it sooner than later. So I don't think I am allowed to craft more man. Have you tried to Google the wiki on the archetype? I mean, I can look for deck lists. Let's see here. Let me look for Odion deck list. Yeah, people are running 3 man. People are running like 3 man, 3 Dominus Impulse, 3 Dominus Perch. So I'm like, I don't think I can make that deck. I don't think I'm allowed to make that deck. I need to, though, can the Labyrinthic Call. People are running Retaliating Sea, though, but I haven't seen a single person play Draco Tail. Feels more like someone keeps spending UR in the wrong places. I mean, they're basically just running a bunch of hand traps. They're running Soul Drain. They're running Soul Drain, multiple Anubis. It's basically like just my deck, except with way more URs. Actually, people are running Dimensional Fissure. They are running Angel Statue. Are they doing anything with the extra deck? Divine Scorpion of the Beast of Securet? What is that? 1 Securet monster plus 1 plus monster. If this card is special summoned or at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, Or one face-up monster your opponent controls in your graveyard, banish it. You can make a second attack during each phase while level 10 or higher monsters banished. It doesn't... Hold on. Considerate. How do you... I don't know how to spell. Let's see here. This one. They are running this as like a tech, because... I mean, I guess I could get rid of like Zeus. And just make this. I don't use it though. Not deck list, wiki the deck. So it's how to run, not build it. I mean, realistically, I don't think it's that complicated. I don't think it's a super combo heavy deck. It's just that the starters that I have are incredibly limited. Because they made this into a UR for some reason. How to use the deck? What is the line? I think the line is to somehow get to your Odion cards in the first place. I think it's to use... I think you use Anubis to get Man with the Mark. Man with the Mark gets Treasures of the Kings. Then you hope that you have 2 spell traps so you can set 2. And then Treasures of the Kings grabs Sekirette. Sekirette grabs Temple of the Kings, and then Temple of the Kings activates one of these things that you have somehow gotten to your hand. And then you probably fuse it off into Apophis. You either fuse it into Apophis or go into Silo Hat Rabbit. If you have access to Ether Barrel, then... No, if you have access to Ether Barrel, then I think you go into IP. But if you don't have access to Ether Barrel, I think you go into either Sil Hat Rabbit or Divine Serpent Apophis. Circuit. It's just battle to gain and pop. Basically, yeah. I mean, I think this is basically just used as a board breaker, but as of right now, I'm not using Zeus at all. Maybe I should just use Zeus instead. No, and if I'm using Zeus, then I think Typhon is just better. That's why I said to Auto None try it. The thing is, though, from what I found online is basically like the same deck. It's just they're using more URs. I mean, I can still try it. But so far, I think this deck wants more URs, but I don't have any more URs to give. But what is this? Once per chain, when your opponent activates a monster effect in the field that targets control, set this card in the spell trap zone. If you negate that opponent's effect, and if your opponent's attack for... Okay, I mean, that is useful, but it doesn't really solve my issues. I think this is more or less the same. Hold on. Well, this card is revealed. Special summon this card. If you activate reveal. I don't think Lord of the Heavenly Prison solves my problems in this instance. I can pot, but pot wants me to have multiple Divine Serpent Apophis. Maybe I pot of... Wait, is Pot of Extravagance banned? Or Pot of Desires... Pot of the other thing? I think the other pot is banned, so I don't think I can use that. in Planet Pathfinder. Even the game want you to play Securate. Planet Pathfinder. It does grab me the Treasures of the Kings. Maybe I do use Planet Pathfinder purely because I have literally nothing else to make this deck even remotely more consistent. Maybe I do just do that because I refuse to make more mans. Maybe like put 2 Planet Pathfinder in there. I'll like run it like that. And if I need to put Secret in there, then I will. Better because more trap monsters, the actual cards needed. Extrav banned since like a year. This isn't going second hand when I'm going first. Ah! I think it's this one. No, it's this one. They look very similar. They're both purple snake things. I think it's that one. Pot banish, because level 10 banish is needed for the effect, remember? I don't know if it counts because it banishes face down. Okay, no Ash for some reason. Temple of the Kings, or one spell that mentions it. I think I'm about to get Imperm. I don't like how this requires a normal summon. Okay, no Imperm. When you put out... I mean, I think it's better to just add regular Temple of the Kings. Then I use that. I'm gonna use this Apophis. Why? Why are you like this, Konami? Why do you keep doing this to me? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Konami? How come his Fuelos works but mine doesn't? Like, do I go for the... Wait, what? Why am I not able to summon this? 2 monsters that mention Temple... Why doesn't Apophis mention Temple of the Kings? Why doesn't Apophis mention Temple of the Kings, Konami? Why have you done this? Why have you made a deck that doesn't work? Why have you made a deck that cannot summon its boss monster? Hey there. New equip card called Zangetsu. Increase 2000 attack and there's an effect to activate. Effect, negate, and destroy the card. Maybe I think I put Droll in here. Yeah, I probably needed to put Droll in here. Because this deck doesn't special summon that much, so I probably just need Droll. Why do card don't work, Konami? How come his Max C works but mine doesn't? Game, it no makes sense. Hello? Konami? Hello? Activate Chain Burn. And he just happens to have that? Well, I mean, it doesn't destroy anything, but... Why is he playing Tenpai? Why does he just randomly have Tenpai Konami? What is this? Why have you done this? How come game it no work? All because this guy is in attack position, what? Why does this deck require me to normal summon him? Hello, Konami? I mean, I have an Ash Blossom, but it doesn't do anything now. Do I just need more hand traps in this deck? I think I just need more hand traps in this deck. Because, like, currently this deck doesn't do anything. Maybe hacks. I'd love to use hacks. I'd love to use hacks because that's literally what my opponent is doing. Well, whatever. Maybe I just don't have enough hand traps in this deck. Okay, I'll put Droll in here. I don't think this deck has enough hand traps. Okay, that. And then... It means, like... I can try adding Sekirette, but I don't think it does anything. How do you spell funny scorpion guy? And then... But like... No, it's probably, what's his face? Warrior. I spelled that wrong. Warrior. This is why your Maxi and Ash don't work. I know, right? His Maxi and Fulos works, but mine doesn't. That's the only explanation. This is cheating. Of the... Okay, that did literally nothing. Last planet. Last planet. And then Naturia. In that case, I get rid of the SP. And I grab the Barkion. Last Warrior. Fusion summons. When a spell trap card is activated, you can banish one card from your graveyard and send the top card of your deck. Do I get rid of the... No, I get rid of this. This doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh, I can pull for things? Can I pull for yummy materials? Can I pull for URs so I can disassemble them into yummies? Boo, no yummies. Boo. Get rid of Avermax. Oh yeah, I could probably get rid of Avermax. Bring Zeus back, I guess. I mean, like, I don't go into Galliant Granite, though. Okay, can I actually do something this time? What the heck is going on? I'm running 48 cards. 48 cards is not enough to avoid drawing 3 copies of the same card, apparently. Also, like, we had this whole conversation about Considerate being kind of mid because he wastes the normal summon, runs Pathfinder. It's like, the thing is, I don't know what else to do, though. Okay, so I normal summon that. I grab that. I don't know how to get the counter trap to my hand. Then I grab the one that I don't have, which is like this thing, I think. Then I Temple of the Kings. Then I Temple the Kings and grab a Considerate. I can't use this one, though, because I already used my normal summon. Hi, Gryffindor, hello, welcome back to the stream. Switching this card is a normal monster. Like a Potus? Whatever this guy is. Set a card. Sure, set that one. I summon that by banishing a rock. Okay, what do I do now? Must either be fusion summoned or special summon by attributing 2 Apotus monsters. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so I activate those 2, and then I go into that. I'm gonna go into Silo Hat Rabbit first. Wait. No, that's not how that works! Oh wait, no, I can just link these 2 off. Add 1, This do anything in the graveyard. With control Temple of the Kings, this card and Apothis monsters cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. I go into Silo Hat Rabbit. Silo Hat Rabbit activates. And I set whatever this thing is. And then I Divine Servant Apotis. Maybe over here because link arrows. What? That has an animation. And then I Apotis. And I said that one. And I said this one. And then I have these 2 left. Okay. I'm slowly starting to figure out how this deck works. It's just weird because I only have 1 man. I only have 1 man because I'm not making any more because those are reserved for yummies. And then now, if my opponent activates Harpies, then I will be very sad. I think this deck just loses to Harpies. Okay, that thing, Why is everyone running Sky Striker today? Activate this. I'm not gonna activate the rabbit though, because I don't want that to get destroyed. Nobody use Harpy. I mean the Duster. This deck, it loses to Duster. So I think I used that too soon. I can still use this though. Activate that. Goes there, and then I activate the Silhouette Hat Rabbit to destroy that thing. You know what I think is like, why? Why are you like this? Okay, that's fine. I can negate that. I'll just negate all of these so we can't use anything. No, that is not once per turn. I summon a Snack, I negate that, and then I negate that. That one doesn't matter because it's getting destroyed anyways. Well, time for me to try and fail to use Paleozoic, yeah. Is Paleozoic Apotheosis a thing? I don't actually know. Like, on paper it seems to be a thing because they're both trap decks. But I haven't seen any deck lists that use it. And I have one more Apotheosis to Swamp Deity. It could be. I mean, like, Man of the Mark. I don't know if it'll work, because... I don't know, maybe it won't, because you need to negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent controls. I mean... It doesn't matter because I have... None of these do anything. I've used all of them already. Well, except for this one and that one, but I have an Apotheosis left. Okay, one, face a monster on the field, destroy it. Do I care? I mean, like, do I care though? Turn... Blah, 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 blah. What are the chances that this is something that I have to care about? You know what? I'm gonna take that challenge. I'm negating that. I'll take your challenge. I'm betting that whatever you have left is nothing. Whatever is in your hand is nothing. Apotheosis look better than Trap Tricks. No, we had a thing! Why? Why are you like this, Konami? Why did he still have a thing left? It's actually really annoying. I mean, that is a Hayate, I guess. Ow. Huh. You know, in hindsight, maybe I should have put the Avramax back in here, because Sky Striker, like, SP Avramax, Sky Striker can't do anything to that. At least I don't think. I might be misremembering. Don't worry, it's already lost. He somehow got the Miracle Hand. Meanwhile, I opened 3 Treasures of the King in my 48 card deck. The thing is, though, I don't really have anything after this. And one monster. Well, like, actually, if I summon Exterio, doesn't Sky Striker just die? If Temple of the Kings is still in the field, and I grab the Sekirette, and my monsters are still in the field, which they likely are, because I don't think my opponent has enough destruction to get rid of it. Then I can just grab the Sekirette and then just Exterio. And it can't do anything. Yes, Exterio murders Sky Strikers pretty easily. Now the question is, does he know that combo? Because if he does, he's going to go right for Treasures of the Kings. Actually, no, I have... Never mind, I have 2 more in my deck. Or in my hand, never mind. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I see. I need cards to be face down. Never mind, this combo does not work. This combo specific... Let's go! I did not need to test my theory. So, like, I think what I would have done is, if he left my fusion on the field, I would have linked my traps off, and then got them back, and then did the Exterio stuff. He had his skin Bakurion to become a god. I think I'm gonna edit my extra deck. I want to bring Avramax back, because, like, yeah, I have a crap ton of monsters in the field, but they don't really go into anything except for like access code. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna get rid of Zeus. And I'm gonna get rid of Secretarion, because I haven't seen anyone use it. Wait, hold on. Why am I running Natis? Why am I running Natis? There are no Synchro XC plus Xyz decks right now. And I have never summoned Gallant Granite. I'll just get rid of Natis. Let's see here. Let's bring back Avramax. And then, SP. Or IP. And then, what did I just get rid of? Got rid of Secretarion. I'll bring back Secretarion. Or, yeah, I'll bring back Secretarion. Also, Garura and Muddragon. Am I not running Garura? Garura is there. I forgot to put Muddragon. Dragon. In that case, I'll get rid of Secretarion. And Muddragon is here. Okay, there we go. That looks... I mean, to be perfectly honest, not good, but probably the best this is going to do. Maybe Underworld Goddess of the Closed World? Does Underworld Goddess require effect monsters? I don't remember. If it requires effect monsters, then it's going to be not as good in this deck. Oh, hello, lordly load. I'm gonna... Okay, how about, what if I do this? Actually, no, I don't think I need to do that. Okay, let me think. That, and then that. Okay, so I'll try to bait out the Ash with Lordy Load. I'll grab an Ether... This deck is too strong! It's too strong! What is happening? Okay, let me check out Goddess. Underworld Goddess. Oh yeah, it requires effect monsters, which I don't think I'm going to be able to summon that with this deck, because this deck does not use effect monsters very often. I mean, I can see how this deck is good, it's just... I don't want to make more man. I don't want to make more man... because if I do, I won't be able to make Yummy. I also want to make K9. And you know how expensive that's going to be. Because everyone keeps complaining about hand traps, and then... Okay, well, I mean, it's not the end of the world. I have a Max C, and I have a Super Poly, and I have an Ash Blossom. You got Argo Stars. Oh my. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to negate the... I'm gonna negate the Zexal Sage. Okay. Okay, thanks for the imperm. In that case, I imperm the Zexal Sage. You can use your other Link monster. I guess I can Link Spider. But Link Spider usually goes into Silhouette Rabbit. He's thinking. Okay, he's Gaga girl. No! Okay, I don't know if I negate this. I'm going to negate this and hope that he has nothing else, but he probably has something else. Yeah, I don't think I should have done that. I immediately regret that. I should not have done that. Summon that. You know what, I'm gonna negate that. And then if he summons a million monsters, then I'm just gonna have to deal with that. Super Poly can deal with some of them. What the? Why did he have nothing else in his hand? What the heck just happened? I mean, I can't do anything! Why did I open why did I open 3 garnets? Go! My 1900 vanilla attack beat stick! So normal summon Gemini Elf. Imagine losing to Gemini Elf. My opponent is so confused right now. He has no idea what's going on. It's like, no, like summoning the Gemini Elf, it turns some Foolos off. Why are you running Gemini Elf? For Primite stuff. Okay, so he did nothing. He had nothing, right? So what if I just use this now? What if I just use this now and bang on the fact that he didn't summon anything? He didn't summon anything last turn when I stopped them. So surely he will have nothing right now. Surely this is how this works. Why Elf? There's 2,000 attack vanillas. That's a good question. Why am I running Elf? That is... I don't actually... Yeah, I don't actually know. Why does he still have this? I think I'm just dead. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, whatever. Really, I just drew 3 garnets in my opening hand. And the Max C didn't do anything at all. I only run 1 of each of these. Do we just have to, like, run another copy of this? Is that it? Not that one. Do we need to run another copy of this? Have a 49 card deck? So I don't draw my garnets? I've never really liked trap decks. It's just never been my thing. Why is Foolos the most consistent card in my entire deck? Specifically when going first. Okay, so I said that. I like them, but all are expensive. It's like every single extra deck monster. Yeah, activate this first. Every single extra deck monster in the... Every single extra deck monster in the... What's it called? The funny thing? Okay, well, whatever. Every single deck in the Trap Tricks, every single extra deck monster in the Trap Tricks archetype is a UR because Konami hates us. Then I set this thing. I set a Sneck. Then I activate a Sneck. Then I summon a Sneck. I love waifu decks with big watermelon. I do too. Unfortunately, they are also expensive. You have to pay the waifu tax, you see. I do have a Droll. but less monsters than I would like. And this Foolos doesn't do anything. What the shining sarcophagus? Your main phase, you can add one card to mention blah 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 blah. Opponents summon blah 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 blah. Cannot be destroyed by monster effects. I mean, I can negate it though. Okay, so what if I do this? What if I let that go through and just droll? I don't know how much Shining Sarcophagus decks search. I'm not familiar with that card, with that deck at all. What the heck was that? A lot. Dang. Roll, they search once. I mean, I can just negate that. Normal summon this card, negate effects. Okay, so I think I use that. And then I chain the other one. Then I chain this. Then I just negate both of these. Wait, why wasn't I not able to negate that? Okay, that is a little weird. Then I destroy this. Okay. Do I use this now, though? Yeah, I'm gonna use this during the end phase. Wait. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I don't know what I'm doing. In that case, I activate this Apotus. Okay, I mean, it doesn't do anything. Well, I guess he really wants to keep that. He really wants to keep whatever this is, but I'll negate that. Sarcophagus. Okay, then I link Spider. Do I link Spider? Do I still have Rabbit? I mean, I could just Access Code here. Okay, I think what I do here is I link Spider. Wait. We can exterior. We can exterio! I just summoned a link Spider for no reason! Okay, so this might... So, how does this one work? Send one and this card you control to the graveyard. So add a Securate. So I'll do all this first, because I want to recycle things. Never mind. Actually, no, I can still do this. And then IP? Do it make them realize why Cyberstein was banned? And then I forgot it's negated! No! Okay, that's still fine. It's annoying, but still fine. And then Temple of the Kings. What if I just accidentally click on the Gemini Elf? And then attack. What else can I summon right now? All these. Okay. Go attack! And then I throw down a face down and enter. Scorpion reset too long, too tiredly. Now I was woken and nothing is safe. Okay, I guess I can't negate it because it's already activated. Oh. Well, I can droplet that. That is perfectly fine. I can just droplet it. It is perfectly fine. I can just droplet that. You can finally get rid of the Fuelos. Huh. And then droplet. Looks like you got your groove back on. Does this do anything? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. My deck has decided to work. It has decided to cooperate. Okay. No response? Get dropleted. Zero attack. I mean, he can attack the IP, but I guess that's fine. It's just, unfortunately, I had to waste an IP. In hindsight, I probably should have just kept all of my monsters and just switched them into attack position. Oh, hello, Super Poly, that currently doesn't do anything. Two more. Set Cardin's Field or Trap in Graveyard, add one. Okay. Temple of Kings. Alan Temple of Kings, spell that mentions it. From your deck to your hand. I'm only running one of these, so I don't think adding that will do anything. Man of the Mark. Potus. I mean, that's fine. Does this say once per chain? It does not say once per chain. Get wrecked! Banish one card from graveyard. Oh, okay, one card from graveyard. Let's just banish that, because... Get out of here, you foolos! Oh, different names. That's why I could only set 2 of them. Okay, I understand now. I'm gonna hold on to the Man of the Mark so I can have Super Poly targets. Go! Naturia Exio! My favorite Odion monster! Okay, get wrecked. Yeah, here you droll! Oh, hello, Called by the Grave. Cat pounce. No! Okay, well, I was correct in saving my Super Poly. Do I Super Poly now? I think I just Super Poly now. Wait. Is this even a Super Poly target? Huh. Okay. I don't actually know what to do, because I think I can probably Super Poly, but I don't think that's a valid target. I guess I normal summon that, so I can get another Apotus. Okay, I can grab Verdict of Anubis. I do that, and then there's no point in setting this Super Poly. You need to, or your field gets banished by Grandora. Oh, wait. I can probably Apotus, right? Special summon this card as a normal monster, blah 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 blah. Then I Apotus. You know, now that I think about it, Verdict of Anubis no longer does anything because Naturia Exio is on the field. So I'll just negate this using the other Apotus. Why do you have infinite cards? Okay, well I can destroy this at least. Get out of here. No one likes you. I'm gonna hold on to the Verdict of Anubis for now. Wait, that's game. Never mind, I'm gonna use it. 1300 effect damage! What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean half? I did not read the half part. No! Ah! I don't know how to read. I'm a true Yu-Gi-Oh player. Does this count as an Apotus card? No, that's not an Apotus card. What is this game? What is happening? Why is he not... Why is it turn 6 and he's not dead yet? Okay. Darn. If I'd known that was half, then I could have probably won this turn. Oh well. Okay, well I guess he's just attacking. Ow. I mean, he's not dead. Apotus Monsters Control. This card in Apotus Monsters Control cannot be destroyed by... Oh, hello, Nibiru. Oh, hello, Super Poly Fodder. What is this? Blah, 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 blah. 3 more by placing 2 of them on the bottom deck in any order. Okay, sure. First of all, I will use that. Okay, negate. Spanish, this is called by. Okay, I kind of wanted that in my deck. Actually, no, it's fine. Okay, negate. I'm not gonna even bother reading that. I'm just gonna negate. The only way you can stop me is with a counter trap. This one. Hat. Wait. I cannot summon the hat! The hat does not exist! And then I do that. What if I just summon the nib? You touch that. Add a rock. Activate this. No. I don't really know what I'm doing. That. Oh, I can return that to the deck. I did not know I could return that to the deck. This one. That one. This one. Okay, I was not aware I could return that continuous spell to the deck. Go attack. Go! Naturia Exio, my favorite! Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Kodami? Okay, face down. I'll just end turn. I don't have time to go into more Link monsters. Actually, I probably could have gone into Silo Hat Rabbit. Oh well. Why is he not dead? I mean, that's fine. I can just negate it. Wait, no, I can't. I have no more... I have no more spots. My field is filled. Type an attribute. Same attribute. No. No. Hello, Konami? Konami, hello? Wait. Oh, I have to fuse using my field. And then, that one, and then I chain the other one. Okay. Why do I have 0 time left? Get out of here. I don't think I can respawn anymore. Why did... What is happening? Why does he have infinite cards? Why is he not dead yet? Did I go Zeus? No, Zeus doesn't do anything. Just go Axis Code Talker. Okay. Well, we'll beat you in time. That's how sarcophagus does this work? I don't know what's going on, but okay. Hello, Konami? The card game on motorcycle, it don't work. I can't get rid of these. Do I just... normal summon... Do I just normal summon the nib? Am I really going to normal summon the nib? I think I just have to normal summon nib. Okay, I just normal summon nib. You're really screwed. I don't know, this thing? Oh wait, no, I can summon both these. Attack? Go attack! I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, Konami? Are you feeling okay? How come your card game on motorcycle it don't work? Hello, Konami? Why is the timer literally nothing? What happened to the timer? Hello? Konami, your game, it don't make sense! Okay, do I really need to just add more Link monsters to here? Okay, so apparently I need more Link monsters. There needs to be like, hold on. Do I really just need to add a Landfolinkus? Landfo. Wait, no, that's not an effect monster. We need like a Link 2 that can use normal monsters. Hello, Konami? How did you lose this? I don't know! Konami refuses to increase the timer. Proxy Dragon? 2 monsters. Yeah, I can use Proxy Dragon. Because apparently I don't have enough Link monsters. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Granite because it does nothing. It's like Konami keeps putting more and more complicated decks, but they refuse to increase the timer. They're like, anyone who plays Salaman Greats, anyone who plays Adignister, Konami's like, screw you! You're not allowed to play this deck! You're physically not allowed to play this deck! You physically do not have enough time! Why do I keep getting this? Why does this card keep existing in my hand? Apparently I don't have enough cards in my deck. It's like that last game, I didn't see a single Primite card. Now I only see Primite cards. Okay, so that one. This one. That one, which is... I don't remember which one is which. They both look really similar. And then this one. And then that one. I banished that. And then I add Temple of the Kings. And then activate Apotis. And then activate Apotis. Then activate Apotis. And then I summon a Sneck. And then I activate the Sneck. Hey, okay, and I've been loving the Time Thief Redoer in this deck. Can you run Time Thief Redoer in this deck? Actually, no, you probably can. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. For now, I think I summon a rabbit. No, can I summon the rabbit? I summon the SP. I could summon the SP. I think I summon the SP. I'm gonna summon the SP. Summon it off of Mana Mark and level 4 continuous. This sets another. So Time Thief Redoer is an interruption. And then I Lordly Load. And then grab Drill Beam. And then I enter. And then I get Heartbeat Feather Dustered and becomes sad. What? The Cyber Dragon? Well, I guess I activate the SP here before it gets linked away. If I leave SP here, it's going to get linked away. Target 1 level 3 or lower dragon monster in your graveyard? What is he targeting? I don't know what's going on. I'm pretty sure Max C is a not... We hit a Max C? Why did he not activate the Max C? I'm so confused. Okay. Well. I guess I activate this now. During the end phase, I can do... Okay, he has another max save. Wee. Okay, well, that's probably fine, I think. Set that one. And I destroy that thing. Cyber Dragon. Oh yeah, Cyber Dragon comes back. Oopsies. Oops. Okay, but what if I just normal summon the Gemini? Okay, let's see here. Okay, first of all, I activate Temple of the Kings. I can grab a Sekiret. I'm grabbing that Sekiret. Wait, okay. So I summon this Sekiret. Then I activate this. Activate that. This is this. When I activate this, so I can just have it on my field. Sure, I'll negate that because why not? And then I use that to target these two. Never mind, I only target one. Oopsies. Oopsie doopsies. I should have Link summoned first. I'm kind of dumb. And then I Barkion. Why did they put Barkion in this game? And then I IP. And then I Appaloosa. Not Appaloosa. And then I Avramax, the other A card. Because I can! Ah! You know what's funny is, occasionally I duel IRL at locals with one of my friends who uses yummies. Occasionally, I just go into IP, into Avramax, and Yummy physically cannot do anything versus that. How much damage is that? That's lethal. Go! Attack! Wait, he has something in his hand! Wait, if the Primate cards work on Apotus, why didn't it just run the counter traps? Probably because I don't remember what the counter traps are. Okay, I don't know what else is in your hand, but I'm okay, get negated. Get out of here, Ash Blossom. Oh, hello, called by the grave. No imperm for you! Oh wait, that's not lethal. Why did he just waste the imperm? Okay, well, I guess that wasn't lethal. Well, that was awkward. Okay, Andrew. Okay, so whatever he has, I need to immediately... If he summons a Cyber Dragon, I need to immediately get rid of it, or otherwise the Avramax is dying. They're Omni negates, I think. I could have extended, but I didn't. Actually, could have extended? I don't actually know. Just random Naturia whatever, funny lion guy with dragon head and also tree. let's go! Oh, my brain hurts. This is exhausting. Every deck in Yugioh is very exhausting. I don't know how people do this. Ugh. Okay, give me all these. Give me all of my yummy material. Give me all my yummy gems. Give them to me. That is less than a guaranteed UR. All for that. Oh, this game. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it there for today. So next week, on Friday, we should be starting, Digimon Story Time Stranger on Friday. And on Saturday, will probably be more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. It's either going to be Yu-Gi-Oh or something else Yu-Gi related. But that's gonna be it for me for today. So if you've been watching for this long, I thank you for watching. You've been beautiful, and I'll see you. Wait, no, I got the outro wrong. I've been Kayaki. You've been beautiful, and I'll see you. And next time, goodbye.